Good morning, children. Today we are going to know about life in the polar region. Life in the polar region. What is polar region? Already we learned in our first lesson. The equator is an imaginary line which is dividing the earth into two equal halves, the northern hemisphere and the southern hemisphere. Okay, and according to this, along with this equator, so many imaginary lines also running through the parallel to the equator, running parallel to the equator from east to west. Okay, those all are from 0 degrees to 90 degrees. According to this, we have 90 degrees north, 90 degrees south. We cannot, it is highly impossible to remember all those latitude names. Though some are the important latitudes are there. From 0 degrees to 90 degrees north, from 0 degrees to 90 degrees south. One is on 23.5 degrees on north is a Tropic of Cancer. Okay, here it is. The earth is round like a ball. It is an equator. It is 0 degrees. It is an equator. It is an imaginary line which is dividing the earth into two equal halves. From 0 degrees to the 90 degrees North Pole. What are poles, Amma? North Pole. From 90 degrees south and the South Pole. What are poles? The two end points. The two end points of the earth. The two end points of the earth are called as poles. The two end points of the earth is called as pole. These are the two end points are there. The North Pole and the South Pole. From 0 degrees to 90 degrees there are important latitudes are there. One is Tropic of Cancer on 23.5 degrees north and 23.5 degrees south is Tropic of Capricorn, and here it is on the 66.5 degrees north is Arctic Circle, and in the 66.5 degrees south is Antarctic Circle. Okay, yesterday we learned about this place 23.5 degrees, from 0 degrees to 23.5 degrees on both sides we learn. It is an equatorial region. Why it is called an equatorial region? Being near to the equator, 0 degrees to 23.5 degrees is called an equatorial region. The climate in these places is very hot and humid throughout the year. Being near to the equator, the sunrise falls vertically on these places, and daily the water from the rivers, lakes, ponds evaporates daily in the high level, and it will be cools down at 4 o'clock. It will be rains every day. Here it is only summer and rainy season. There is no winter season in the equatorial region. Why? Because at the morning time the water from the rivers, lakes, ponds, it will be evaporated. At evening it will be rains. They feel only rainy and winter season, rainy and summer season in the equatorial region. Why? Because being near to the equator, there is this very heat of the sun. Okay. Now let us go through the polar zone. Polar zone. What is polar zone? Which is polar zone? And if, the earth has been divided into three parts according to the heat. According to the earth received the heat of the sun. First one is torrid zone. Torrid zone. It has been divided according to the earth, the heat of the earth received by the sun. Received the equatorial region very highly, it can receive the rays of the sunlight. It is a torrid zone. 0 degrees to 23.5 degrees is a torrid zone. And from 23.5 degrees to 66.5 degrees, temperate zone. It means it is not very near to the poles and not very near to the equator. it is the climate in this place is moderate. And one more is polar zone. And one more is polar zone. Being near to the equator, being near to the poles, being near to the poles, this place, being near to the equator, these places, torrid zone is being near to the equator. These places are torrid zone or tropical zone. Why? Because these latitudes has given the names of tropical. It is tropical zone or torrid zone. The climate in this place is very hot and humid and temperate, 28.5 degrees to 66.5 degrees on both sides. It is a temperate zone. And polar zone. Now let us going to learn about the 66.5 degrees to 90 degrees on south side and north side. These are the polar zone. Polar zone is 66.5 degrees north and south to 90 degrees north and south. North pole and south pole. It is a polar zone. From 66.5 degrees to 90 degrees south pole. From 66.5 degrees to 90 degrees north pole. These places are called a polar zone. And these places always covered with snow. Covered with snow throughout the year. Why? Because these places are not receives the sun rays vertically. For example, sun. Here it is the rays of the sun. The rays of the sun. On the equator, the rays of the sun falls vertically, straightly. It receives very hot from the sun. The earth is in the shape of the earth. If it is straight, the sun rays falls is same as the equator. But the earth looks like a ball. The poles are bulging. The rays of the sun will not get vertical, will not go vertically. It is slantingly. These poles can receive the rays of the sun as slantingly. Etavaluga padadam valla this place has not get sufficient warmness of the sun. The land will not get warm because the sun rays falls slantingly on the poles. The areas close to the north and south poles form polar regions. The places which are very near to the poles are forming polar regions. In the northern hemisphere, it is stretched beyond the Arctic Circle. In the northern hemisphere, beyond 66.5 degrees, the Arctic Circle. And Arctic Circle to 90 degrees. This place is called a North Frizzed Zone. And in the southern hemisphere అంటే equator ki అడుగు భాగంలో. In the southern hemisphere, from Antarctic Circle, it means on the 66.5 degrees south, beyond the place up to 90 degrees on the poles. This place is called a South Frizzed Zone. This is North Frizzed Zone. North Frizzed Zone. From 66.5 degrees beyond place. And here it is South Frizzed Zone. Here 66.5 degrees beyond place is on the southern hemisphere, South Frizzed Zone. Okay, and the found in the and is found in the continent of Antarctica. And it is in this South Frizzed Zone. The continent of Antarctica also lies in this southern hemisphere. Antarctica, continent of Antarctica. Being the southern hemisphere, being the South Frizzed Zone, this Antarctica always frozen, freezed. Freezed అంటే ఐస్ తో గడ్డగట్టుకుపోయింది. ఇట్ ఈస్ కాల్డ్ అంటార్క్టికా, ఆల్సో కాల్డ్ ఏ ఫ్రోజన్ కాంటినెంట్. ఫ్రోజన్ అంటే ఫ్రీజ్ అయిపోయింది అన్నమాట. ఫ్రోజన్ కాంటినెంట్ విచ్ ఈస్ Antarctica, and this Antarctica is the coldest place of the world. Coldest place in the world. Which is the coldest place? Antarctica. Antarctica is the very coldest place. It is also called the frozen continent. Frozen continent also it is called. And next, this region includes many important places: Canada, Alaska, Scandinavia, coastal Greenland, Iceland, and Siberia. Okay, this is the world map. Here are the continents are given, as well as oceans also there. In this polar region, some of the important places are there. Those are Canada, Alaska, Scandinavia, coastal Greenland, Iceland, and Siberia. Vast stretches around the poles are uninhabited due to severe cold and lack of vegetation. Vast stretches are formed. Why? Because there is no lack of vegetation and lack of severe cold and lack of vegetation. Okay, children? And how the climate in this place? Always these places are frozen with ice because there is no sunlight. If the sunlight, it will be melting, but there is no sunlight, sufficient sunlight in these places. It is always frozen with ice. Climate. How the climate in these places? Since these regions are far away from the equator, being far away from the equator, here it is equator on the 0 degrees. These places are on the 66, beyond the 66.5 degrees, near to the poles, being far away from the equator, they get slanting rays like this, slanting rays. అంటే sunrise not vertically or slanting rays. The sunlight is so weak that it is not sufficient to warm the land areas. Winters are very severe and temperature summer lone ila undindante we cannot expect the winter season in these areas. Mostly in the summer season they get 3 degrees to 12 degrees Celsius temperature. Winter -4 degrees. Can we expect that? We cannot. We cannot tolerate more than 40 degrees. We cannot tolerate below 20. Why? Because we are habituated to more than 20 Celsius and not less than 40 Celsius. We cannot tolerate more than 40 and we cannot tolerate below 20. And here it is, they can live, they can tolerate, they are habituated. Sometimes in summer, it is most hardly they can get 3 degrees to 12 degrees Celsius in summer. Summer lone ala unte, how can we expect winter? In winter season, sometimes they can get to minus. Can we expect 0 degrees? 0 degrees aithe eppudo potam manam. No? Here in winter season, sometimes they get to -4 degrees Celsius. How? It is very hard life in the polar zone. In summer, which hardly exists for 2 or 3 months. The temperature may rise only 2 or 3 months. Summer season. 3 to in this places summer. In this 3 to 12 degrees temperature in summer season. Only 2 or 3 months. The remaining winter season అయితే -4 degrees. Rainfall may range from 15 to 30 centimeters in a year. మనకి ఇప్పుడేమో వరదలు వచ్చి కొట్టుకుపోతున్నాయి, ఊర్లు కొట్టుకుపోతున్నాయి. హైదరాబాద్ అయితే మొత్తం కాలువ తయారైపోయింది. అండ్ దిస్ గోదావరి రివర్ ఆల్సో ఫ్లోయింగ్. సో మెనీ లాస్ ఆఫ్ లైఫ్, తినడానికి తిండి లేక ఫ్లడ్స్ వచ్చేసినాయి మనకైతే. కానీ ఇక్కడ మోస్ట్లీ దే కెన్ గెట్ 15 to 30, హార్డ్లీ 30 నాట్ మోర్ దాన్ 30 సెంటీమీటర్స్ ఇన్ ద రెయినీ. 30 సెంటీమీటర్స్ అంటే ఎంతమ్మా? ఇక్కడ నుండి ఇక్కడ చూడండి, ఇక్కడ నుండి ఇక్కడికి 10 సెంటీమీటర్స్, ఇయర్ టు 10 సెంటీమీటర్స్, మోస్ట్లీ 30 ఫ్రమ్ ద గ్రౌండ్ లెవెల్. ఇంత ఎత్తు మనకి మోకాల వరకు కూడా కాదు. ఇన్ ద ఇయర్, throughout the year they can get 15 to 30 centimeters rainfall. It is very hardly. మనకైతే కొంచెం వర్షం వచ్చినా మనకు 30 కాదు 50 వరకు సెంటీమీటర్స్. కాళ్ళు ఈ జేఎన్ రోడ్లు అయితే ఎక్కడ గుంతలు ఉన్నాయో ఎక్కడేమున్నాయో కూడా తెలియకుండా దిగిపోతూనే ఉంటాయి. కొన్నిసార్లు డౌన్లో ఉన్న షాప్లలో కూడా వాటర్ వెళ్ళిపోతుంది. ఓకేనా? During summer, the snow melts, but ice caps of the Arctic and Antarctic remain intact. The polar regions have a special feature. During summers, days are continuous and there is light even at midnight. Similarly, in winter, these regions have continuous darkness. The winter months have continuous snowfall. During summer, the snow melt. ఎప్పుడు సమ్మర్ సీజన్ లో ఓన్లీ 2 or 3 months. It can get 3 to 12 degrees Celsius in summer season. In that time, the snow of this region, some of the snow can melt. But ice caps లాగా తయారైపోయినాయి. రోజు ఇప్పుడు ఇది ఉందనుకోండి, దీనిపైన రోజు కొంచెం ఐస్ గడ్డగడుతూ జస్ట్ లైక్ ఏ మైన్స్ లాగా తయారైపోయింది, స్నో క్యాప్స్ లాగా తయారైపోయింది. ఇట్ విల్ నాట్ రిమూవ్ ఇన్ ద సమ్మర్ సీజన్ ఆల్సో, విచ్ ఈజ్ బట్ డ్యూరింగ్ సమ్మర్ ద స్నో మెల్ట్స్, బట్ ద ఐస్ క్యాప్స్ పెట్టినట్టుగా ఉంది. ద ఆర్కిటిక్ అండ్ అంటార్కిటిక్ రిమైన్ ఇంటాక్ట్. మొత్తం స్నో మాత్రం పోదు. ఎందుకు? డైలీ దీనిపైన ఫ్రోజన్ అయిపోయింది, గడ్డగట్టుకుపోయింది. కాబట్టి ఆ స్లాంటింగ్ రేస్ కి ఈ ఫ్రోజన్ ఏదైతే ఫ్రీజ్ అయిపోయిన ఐస్ క్యాప్స్ లాంటి ఏరియాస్ ఉన్నాయో అవి మాత్రము, ఆ ఐస్ మాత్రం మెల్ట్ కాదు. ఓన్లీ లిటిల్ బిట్ పైన ఉన్న ఏదైతే ఒక లేయర్ లాంటిది ఉంటుందో దట్ మచ్ ఆఫ్ ఐస్ విల్ బి మెల్ట్ ఇన్ టు 3 to 12 degrees in the mostly in the 2 or 3 months in the summer season. The snow capped Arctic region, Antarctic and Arctic region will not be intact. The polar region special feature ఉంది. ఏంటి అక్కడ? డ్యూరింగ్ సమ్మర్ డేస్ ఆర్ కంటిన్యూస్ అండ్ దేర్ ఇస్ లైట్ ఈవెన్ ఎట్ మిడ్ నైట్. ఎలా వస్తుంది? అక్కడ సన్ రైస్ సరిగ్గా పడదు. మరి ఎలా అంటే, sometimes the polar regions are lit up at night by bright lights. These lights are caused by the collision of charged particles from the Earth's atmosphere. Then it will be lightening in the night hours also in the summer season. It is just like a daytime in the night hours also. It is the special feature of polar region. And in the winter season and in this మరి ఈ లైటనింగ్ కాలిషన్స్ ఏమంటారు? కాలిషన్ ఆఫ్ చార్జ్డ్ పార్టికల్స్ ఫ్రమ్ ఎర్త్స్ అట్మాస్ఫియర్. దీస్ లైటనింగ్ పార్టికల్స్ ఏమంటారంటే, ఇన్ ద నార్థర్న్ హెమిస్ఫియర్ దీస్ ఆర్ కాల్డ్ ఏ అరోరా borealis in the northern hemisphere. In the southern these lightning particles, collision particles of the atmosphere of the earth, it will be get light, it will be bright shining in the night hours in the polar region in the summer season. It is called as a aurora borealis in the northern hemisphere and aurora Australis in the southern hemisphere. These are the names. By these polar regions are lightening even in the night hours also, in sometimes in summer season. The winters are very darkness. Summer season lightening by this aurora borealis and aurora australis. But in winter season it will get very darkness in winter season. This is a special feature of this polar region. The winter months have continuous snowfall. Continuous snowfall. మంచు వర్షం మనకు ఎలా పడుతుందో, థండర్ స్టార్మ్స్ లాగా మనకు వర్షం ఎలా పడుతుందో, కంటిన్యూస్ స్నోఫాల్ ఇన్ దిస్ ప్లేసెస్. In June, the northern frigid zone has continuous darkness. In the June, northern hemisphere, continuous darkness. The situation is reversed in the month of December. Continuous snowfall and continuous darkness in the month of June and continuous brightness in the December in the northern polar region. Is it clear, Amma? Up to here, I think you are able to understand. Okay, here it is. The earth has been divided into 3 heat zones according to the heat of the sun which the earth received. From 0 degrees to 23.5 degrees on both sides is called a tropical or torrid zone. Being near to the equator, these places are receiving very hot and humid climate in these places in the torrid or tropical zone. And from 23.5 degrees to 66.5 degrees on north side and south side, these places are called a temperate zone. Why? Because these are not very near to the equator, not very near to the poles. The climate is not very hot, not very cool. These places receive moderate climate. And one more is, the third one is polar zone. Polar zone, 66.5 degrees beyond places from north side and south side is called a polar zones. North and south side. Okay children, these are the 3 heat zones of the earth. Yesterday we learned about the equatorial region, how the life on the equator. Now the polar region, temperate zone, later we will learn about polar temperate zone. Now the polar zone. Polar zone is 66.5 degrees beyond north side and south side up to 90 degrees north pole and south. What are poles? The 2 end points. And north side and south side, the 2 end points of the earth are called poles. 66.5 degrees beyond north and south side to 90 degrees north pole and south pole are called a polar zone. These place has given polar zone means these being near to the poles, this name has given. And always these places are covered with the snow. Why? Because the place in this polar zone cannot get the sun rays vertically. The sun rays falls slantingly in these places. Why? Because the earth is round like a ball. It is not a flat place. Flat unte prati oka place lo alage untundi. But the shape of the earth is round. In these bulging places kabatti the poles are getting the slanting rays of the sun. The place will not get warmness of the sun. Always these places are covered with continuous snow. The winters are very cool. Sometimes they can get the temperature will fall -4 degrees also. And in summer sometimes they can get 3 to mostly 12 degrees Celsius. They are habituated to that type of climate. It is very hard temperature, horrible temperature. It is very severe, -4 degrees. And the rainfall throughout the year they can get only 15 to 30 centimeters only, hardly. And so many places are very important in these places: Alaska, Canada, Scandinavia, and this Antarctica. The continent of Antarctica lies in the south frigid zone. What is south frigid? The 66.5 degrees to 90 degrees south side is a south frigid zone. In the south frigid zone, the continent of Antarctica also lies in this region. Being here, the Antarctica always frozen with ice, freezed with ice. It is called a frozen. Antarctica also called a frozen continent. Frozen, freeze with ice, freeze with ice. Antarctica also called a frozen continent. Antarctica is the very coldest place, coldest place of the world, in the world. Okay children, is it clear up to here? Thank you very much to listening my class.